everyone, I'm Bianca and welcome to this Roomvu webinar on 3 secrets to getting real estate leads on Instagram. We have so many great tips and insights to share with you today. They include all of the latest tips and strategies that the top agents use on a regular basis. And we have one goal in mind, and that is, of course, to get you home buyer and seller leads. So let me explain why it's so important to build your presence online. Just a couple of months ago, The Close conducted a study of realtors that revealed more than 60% felt that social media is more important than their website for marketing and outreach efforts. Having said that, though, the majority of agents still felt they had a lack of confidence and a lack of skills to maximize the potential of Instagram. Only 35% feel confident about their online marketing skills. In fact, the majority of sellers, though, they said they're more likely to list an agent who uses video. So you can see there is this divide. You know, you've got the client wanting it, and there's still some realtors that are hesitant. So that's what today is all about. You know, Instagram is constantly evolving, and with their push to incorporate more video content, now is the time to dive in and learn the latest usage trends. That being said, let me tell you a little bit about us before I get right into it. Roomvu provides automated creation and distribution of social media marketing content for residential real estate agents. We use AI to monitor and select real estate news in local markets and then convert that content into short videos on real estate topics. So a video could be about local market trends or tips on selling. Realtors can use those videos for social media postings to generate leads. And of course, Roomvu's service also includes a software platform that allows real estate agents to brand themselves, to add their personal brand and contact info into the video content. We'll also take care of the scheduling if you'd like, so we will post that content on your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Now, we can also help you automatically publish the videos, or if you want, you can do that yourself, but it's all about helping you to market yourself and get leads. We currently have over 34,000 realtors using Roomvu. All right, let's get to our agenda today. This is going to be a short one. We appreciate that your time is valuable, and we want to remind you, of course, that today we're going to give you the 3 secrets to getting leads from your Instagram. Now, as we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has really changed the way businesses are marketing today. Although creating good content is still a core part of organic marketing for most real estate agents, home buyers and sellers are getting more picky about what content they do want to see on social media. There are many real estate agents that are not even aware how powerful and effective it is to post good content on social media to get leads and, of course, to establish their personal brand as an agent. Because if you think about it, would you trust someone you don't really know much about? This is a pretty big life decision when it comes to buying or selling a home. So when you are an agent, you want to be thinking about how can you establish trust and your personal brand in a video format, because this is a long-term game, and I promise you, if you stick with it, you will outcompete other agents in the future. I mentioned the pandemic, and while it's had a major economic impact, the real estate industry is still booming in many markets. So that, of course, has increased competition in the sector. And you'll remember that getting those leads, will then be more competitive than ever. So it's important to stand out from the competition, and your Instagram can do just that for you. So now it's time to reveal the first secret to getting real estate leads on social media, which differentiates the top 10% of successful realtors from the rest of agents. And that is good content. You must be very conscious of regularly producing content and posting it on social media. I'm going to go into more detail as well. But you might be wondering, what type of content do top realtors post on social media? And of course, the answer is video. In fact, according to our research, 88% of home buyers and sellers prefer and trust real estate agents who use real estate videos on their social media. Now, considering the fact that we've been through the COVID-19 pandemic for almost 2 years, it has been really difficult for agents to record real estate videos and post them on social media. We've had lockdowns and property showings have been restricted due to COVID-19 concerns. So you're working with a lot. And this is exactly where Roomvu has helped to save real estate businesses and keep the video content flowing. More than 34,000 realtors have been using our platform to easily find ready-made videos, don't have to make them on your own, to post on social media completely free of charge. Now, before I dive into some of the details, millennials, they are the largest group of home buyers now, followed by Gen X, and you guessed it, they both love Instagram. The majority of Gen Xers have actually found their home via their mobile device. And I just want to quote the latest Home Buyers Insight report. They're saying that Americans, and I assume Canadians as well, they're seeing home buying and technology as inseparable. So that's partially because I think we interact more on social media than in real life these days. Pandemic or not, you're probably talking to more people and interacting with more people online than you are, having coffee or dinner with them. Now, seeing photos of friends with new homes or renos, it gives millennials especially FOMO. That, of course, is the fear of missing out. And that can actually influence them to make their first time home purchase. And your Instagram, that's right, your Instagram could be the inspiration. So consistent videos keep your name at the top of mind with your SOI. It shows sellers that you're actively marketing their properties. It helps generate referrals and new listings and builds your brand as an authority and as an expert in your area. And again, like I said, it could be your picture that, inspires those millennials or Gen Xers to, pick up the phone or head over to your Instagram and find you because there's a photo or a video of a home that they just, they need to get inside of and have a look at. Now, when you're doing Instagram stories, don't put too much thought into it because as the old saying goes, done is better than perfect. However, if you're doing IGTV or longer videos, a recommendation that we have, a little secret tip, is to batch your content. What does that mean? Well, you want to be planning to a degree because if you leave it to what am I going to do today, you're always going to have a phone call to make or emails to check. So you could, for example, do 4 videos in one day, and then you have a video for every week, and you're doing 1 month's work in one day. You'll also be warmed up, so you'll be getting better at it faster. Okay, let's move on to the second secret that sets the top 10% of realtors apart in North America. Now, we know content is king, but not just any content. We discussed the importance, of course, of video content. The second secret, though, is to produce content that's actually relevant to your audience. And I'll explain. But before I unpack that second secret, let me quickly reveal the biggest mistake that most real estate agents make on social media, and that's creating very general and irrelevant content. If you think about it for a second, if you want to make an investment or buy or sell a home, which is huge change for most people, would you trust someone who has general knowledge or someone who's really honed in on exactly what you need and is an expert in that specific area and has the relevant and expert knowledge? I think the answer is there. So I think most of us would agree that we would choose someone who has relevant and expert knowledge. So, how can home buyers and sellers choose you over other agents? That's what we want to hone in on. You need to put out that relevant content on your social media to get your name out there, establish trust, and attract more leads. Now, this is something you can do. And by the way, the videos that Roomvu produces are all city specific. If you go to the Roomvu platform and do a free registration without any credit card requirements, you can easily check the videos that we make every week featuring your specific local market news. Your audience will absolutely love these videos. The videos will educate, they will inform them about their local real estate market. And you don't even need to pay anything for these videos. They're created every week. So feel free, register on the platform, find those videos of your city and post them on your social media. Tell stories. Now, what do I mean by stories? You want to give context and details. You don't want to just post a video of a house and give some numbers. Maybe you can tell whoever's watching something that you love about it. Give your post or your video some color. What do the owners of the home think is a must-see feature? Why is the location just perfect? You want to create emotion. To quote marketing expert Seth Godin, people buy stories, not stuff, and it's stories that spread, not stuff. So keep that in mind as you're looking for your video content and you're making it relevant and personal. Secret number 3 that distinguishes top realtors from the rest is that they post content on social media regularly and consistently. I think this is usually more of a mental game than anything else. You know, the minute you start overanalyzing what you're going to post, you will not post. The minute you get overwhelmed, by what to post, or you compare yourself to someone else, you'll get busy checking emails and you will not post. So here are some tips that have helped push realtors to become regular content creators, which in turn has given them a bigger audience and more leads. It helps, for example, to decide in advance what your content style will be. Maybe Monday is always a beautiful photo of one of your listings, and Wednesdays is always a great shot from the city you live in and work in. If you decide to highlight a local bakery, for example, that's also a great way to build relationships. So, you may ask if you can take one of their great photos, throw it on your Instagram, talk about how great this particular neighborhood is. They'll probably follow you, you'll follow them, that kind of thing. Now, if you predetermine your content on certain days, you also won't have to start from scratch every week. You'll sort of feel like you're filling in the blanks versus starting over. You can also write out some goals of things to try each week. Maybe week 1, you'll try a market trivia. Week 2, you'll do a poll. And week 3, you'll ask your audience to vote on a personal question. Engaging with your followers will help motivate you to stay consistent with your content, because you'll know that you have an audience that now has expectations of you. And it's that consistent engagement that is often the key to turning followers into leads. And you definitely want to advertise your wins. If you've sold a home, that's worth doing a lot of social media for. So you want to do something in your Insta stories, and you definitely want to do a post. That post will remain up, so people that are scrolling through your Instagram can see, what you've sold and what you've accomplished. And a quick note, don't let your content get too old. If potential leads head over to your Instagram and the last photo you posted is 2-3 months ago, they can assume anything. You've moved, you've changed jobs. Up-to-date content makes you look active, busy, and in demand. Okay, so let's wrap it up. If you think about it, it's cheap to create content as opposed to paying for ads, for example, where you need to spend, you need to have a big budget to have those ads consistently. And you might not get those high quality leads that you want, because we all know that most home buyers and sellers would prefer to work with agents they somehow know. Also, with paid ads, it's hard to establish that trust that homeowners and sellers crave. But by posting video content on social media, you can save your budget, and you'll also get better quality leads. I know you're probably thinking that you don't have enough time to produce the video content or the relevant video content, or maybe you don't have the patience to post video content regularly. Well, you do, and hopefully you wrote down a couple tips today. But I'd also like to invite you to all register on Roomvu. The basic plan is completely free, no credit card necessary. So just go on the platform by clicking the link at the bottom of this video, register for free, choose any of the new videos that we have this week on your specific city, and post it on your Instagram or Facebook. That's it. So hopefully your takeaway from today's webinar is: number 1, video content is king. 2, video content should be relevant to your lead's local market. And 3, post content on your social media regularly. And as a final giveaway, Roomvu has an academy where we post daily real estate articles about marketing, local sales activity, and so much more, again, for free. Make sure you visit our academy page by clicking the link at the bottom of the video.